What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here on the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for checking out this video. In today's video, I do want to kind of dial it back a little bit and maybe open up the elementary textbooks here and talk about starting a card business. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been so humbled and blessed and appreciative of the amazing community that is the sports card and now Pokemon card hobby. And it's super humbling and nice when I hear people say, wow, congratulations, you took a big jump, you took a chance, a leap of faith to open your own business, my own card business. Now, I think this video will also serve some general business in general, but I do want to kind of focus on trading cards throughout the course of this video, obviously, because this is a trading card channel. But I do believe that kind of just having a general business mindset while listening in this video can also serve a multitude of reasons. And there's, of course, plenty of crisscrossing between just general business and trading card business, because at the end of the day, trading card business is a business. It seems super simple, but that is the true case. Now, you don't need tons and tons and tons of money or the fanciest of looking cards. I think a lot of people kind of get confused or maybe even let down a little bit when they go on social media or even here on YouTube and they see all these other influencers or YouTube content creators with these nice hundreds, $1,000 worth of cards, and they're selling them at shows, they're making big deals. And that's honestly a small portion of the population of the trading card hobby. I'll be very transparent with you guys. When I first opened Murph's Card Town, I only had $3,000 to work with, and that was to furnish the space, put up shelving, desk, computer, cards, supplies, everything. And I think it turned out to be okay. Now, $3,000 is a lot of money to some people, and to others, it may not be that much. Wherever you stand on that, it does not matter. The point is, you don't need thousands and thousands of dollars to start your own trading card business. I strongly do believe that you could even start your own business with $1,000, with $500. I think $500 is probably a good starting point for a lot of people. If you really want to test your luck and have a smaller startup capital than that, then by all means, go at it. But the point of this video is to showcase to you that you don't need a big startup capital. It's very simple to create an eBay account, to take some pictures, to have a copy and paste description of whatever your description of on eBay is going to be, and then you just slightly change the details at the top of the description to fit whatever card you are selling. And I really do believe that this is a great stepping stone for a lot of people, because it will help them get further entranced into the business aspect of selling trading cards. Now, again, it doesn't matter if it's sports cards, Pokemon cards, One Piece, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, this or that. I'm trying to encompass trading cards as one giant clump. And I do believe, regardless of what you are selling, I do believe what I am saying in this video will help encompass whatever aspect or niche of trading cards that you find yourself falling into. Now, it's also fairly inexpensive to set up at card shows. And of course, you want to make sure you have some good eye candy, some discussion pieces, and of course, cards that will be able to easily be sold, at these card shows. And local shows can range from anywhere from $30, $40 a table to your bigger shows ranging from $50 to $100, multiple $100 for a table or two. But again, the point is, you can have $100, and if you have some inventory, it costs you nothing to set up an eBay page. Maybe you need to go out and buy some bubble mailers and tape and a printing label, but you also could just print out the labels on a regular printer. If you don't have one of those are fairly cheap. I think the point that I'm trying to make, and the one I want people to walk away with, is you don't need a lot to start a business. Take that leap of faith. I've known so many people who have popped in and out of this hobby who have taken that leap of faith and it hasn't worked out. And honestly, I know why it hasn't worked out. It's because they don't care, or they don't love the hobby, or they're not taking the business aspect of it seriously, blowing money on stupid stuff, this or that, or taking too much money out of the business. And you have to be very careful with what you do when you do open a business, regardless what kind of scale business that it is. A small little eBay page, setting up at car shows as a vendor kind of a business, or an actual brick and mortar business. You need to be so savvy with your dollars and your financials. And if you're not, any and all business will fail, no matter how big your capital is, no matter how much you put into the hobby or into the business itself. It will fail if you are not smart with your dollars. The money that you put into it, it is an investment. Buying a printer, buying the bubble mailers, buying the packing tape, buying the supplies, buying the cards in general, they are an investment for this business. And I really want people, if they do start it or they have started it and they're going to start it, to take it extremely serious. Every dollar that you make, you should funnel right back into the business. Bubble mailers are very, very inexpensive. So every time you sell a card, take that profit. Let's say the profit's $10, the card was $5, the supplies was, let's say, $1. That $4 of profit, because you sold it for 10 and you're into it all for 6, should go right back into either the next card, or to buy more supplies, or to eventually buy a thermal label printer, or whatever it may be. Don't take that $4 out of the business just yet, because you're still in the infancy stages. And I think that infancy stage, it could last a very long time. I mean, Murph's Card Town is on its 4th year. I still feel like there's a long way to go, and of course there is, but I do look back and see that I've come a long way into getting to the point where I'm at. But however, I always try to take that extra profit, that profit margin, and put it right back into the business. I think that's just super important, especially in the earliest of infancy stages. And I really hope a lot of people who do start, or who want to start, or who's going to start, will be like, yeah, this $4, this $40, or this $400 of profit that I just made is nice. Yeah, I could go fill up my gas tank. I could pay a phone bill. I could go take my whoever on a nice date. No, don't do that. Let this start as a side business and keep all that money from the side business in the side business. And I think your side business will grow exponentially from there. As I wrap up this video, I really want people to be brave, to take on the challenges of opening up your own business. It's very difficult. I've done it. I've seen people try and I've seen people fail. And it's not meant out for everybody. But if you can start with a side thing, eBay, card shows, Facebook, social media, wherever it may be, that's such a great start and a beautiful stepping stone into something that could be possibly even bigger and better. The big thing for me before I decided to actually go through with opening my own card shop, and I talked to Mrs. Murph about this plenty of times, well beforehand, when I was in the earliest stages of development and business planning and such, is I'd rather go out, try, and fail than to simply not have tried at all. And to look back at life and think, wow, I never actually tried doing that, and live with that regret and that remorse of never actually trying, because then I would be living with so much unknown and doubt. And thinking about that, it's like, oh, that's going to kill me for all those years to come, is that what if, that what could have been. But if I actually go out, try, and fail, at least I can live with life knowing that not only did I try, but I tried my very best. I gave it my all. And you know what? It just didn't work out. It wasn't for me. I can live with that rather than the regret and remorse of not actually going out and trying. But you have to start somewhere. Part of the journey is the beginning. And whenever you watch something for the first time, a movie or TV show, you have no idea what's going to unfold. But you got to start somewhere unknown. And the beginning is part of the unknown. And as nervous and as scary and as frightful and intimidating and daunting as it all can be, and yes, all those negative emotions are very, very true in starting any kind of business, no matter what level it is. It's all true, but you just got to kind of just punch it right in the face. Punch that fear, punch that fright, punch that dauntingness right in the face and push through. And if you start small and grow to be something bigger and better, then you're only going to put yourself in a much better position for your business, for giving your business the opportunity to grow into something bigger and better, and of course, to put yourself in the best opportunity. I know I really kind of rambled a lot in this video, and I'm hoping that there's something that people can take away from this video. To summarize it in 3 points: 1, start the business. Go for it. Go at it. Do it. Try it. Number 2, Keep the money in the business. Do not take any money out of the business if you absolutely can, if you can avoid it. Keep the money in the business. Take that $4 profit, that $40 profit, and keep it in the business. It'll help grow the business faster, better, healthier, and you will see the result if you keep the money in that business. Number 3, work. You have to put in the work. It's not going to happen overnight. It is not going to happen overnight. And if you keep posting cards on eBay, if you keep setting up at card shows, if you keep networking on social media and putting out content, working, it will pay off. It will bring in the money, and it will bring in the profit, and it will turn that fear, that daunt, that fright, that scared emotions, and it will slowly ease them all away until you start to feel comfortable with that business. So if you're thinking about starting a sports card business, a trading card, Pokemon card business, or honestly any kind of business at the end of the day, my 2 words, do it.